Gucci and a little Prada flights out the country.
Just spit the light dub on some runway shoes. Told her keep quiet, we do not make the news. Double or the seats, this is not a basic coupe. Double or the seat, this is not a basic. Home hard on me, this ain't made for you. Just see the tag, now she changing her mood. These my dinos, I'm talking that she blue. Put on some Margiela, told her lace some moves. Mr. Rap with the wig, I don't do trends. Yo, what's the deal, YouTube? And what's the deal, Instagram? You already know it's your boy Capo, and I got my main man, Surf, with me. Surf, what up with it, man?
What's the deal? What's the deal, people?
Oh, yeah, you already know this is Beyond the Bars. This is Beyond the Bars, where we give you the latest topics in the hip-hop world. You already know what we're talking about. You can see it on the screen. Kanye versus Camron. There's been a lot of heat in the street behind this one, man. It's been a lot of heat in the street, so we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, Surf.
Yes, sir, we do.
Surf, I'm gonna ask you, man. Who you a fan of, man? Kanye or Camron?
Let's break down the science, Capo. Me and you are hip hop historians, yes. So we know for a fact that without no Kanye, will we even have a Camron?
Hey. That's the hold on. I mean,
without that old boy beat, without that old boy beat, without
Kanye,
he was being very obnoxious.
Okay,
and maybe speaking a little too, Kanye blessed your career, man. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, Kanye's Kanye. Kanye broke the internet though with that one, man. Kanye broke the fucking internet. But let's dive into it, man. Let's check this article out about the topic.
Yes, sir.
Go over here, check it out. So, this is Camron for saying he put a stain on Chicago, and Cam responds exactly how you think he would. Y'all can read this. We don't want to get censored, but we already know what this is all about. Camron has responded to Ye taking aim at him due to the Harlem rhymer claiming that the Chicago artist put a stain on his hometown with his antics. So we're going to dive into that first, man. Do you think that Kanye has put a stain on Chicago, Surf?
With him talking about what happened to him during his childhood, and do we know if it's true or not? No, I don't know. Nobody's connecting Kanye. Why would he think that Kanye is so connected to Chicago nowadays? Kanye is bigger than Chicago.
Yeah. I mean,
when you think of Kanye, you think of Chicago. I don't.
I mean, yeah, I still kind of think of Chicago when I think of Kanye.
When I think of Kanye, I think of Kanye.
Because it's like he the biggest artist from Chicago. So
they both been through some shit. So shout out to them.
I don't know if Kanye was just, I don't know, man. Kanye's a crazy character, so we don't know what the fuck is going through that nigga mind. It's like when he do these rollouts, it's been getting crazier and crazier. Some antics. He pulls some antics.
It's a good promo. It's great promo. If it's true or not, he's able to live in his own skin. If he's that comfortable to say what he did and what happened, and that he didn't know any better, and that he didn't know it was wrong or right, and that he might be potentially go both ways. That's basically what he's alluding to.
That's what he's alluding to.
Dude, I go both ways. Remember the gay dude with the pink polo? He said that's how y'all used to think about it. So, it is what it is. And with this Diddy situation and all this shit going on and all these different people involved, it starts to see like that's kind of what you got to be a part of to make it in the music industry or entertainment world.
Which is crazy. That's some wild shit if you ask me, man. I don't know about these dudes. Let's dive back into it. after Cam initial remarks that both Ye and the incarcerated R. Kelly put a stain on a good city. Like I said, they're the two biggest artists from Chicago, R. Kelly and Kanye West. Them the biggest artists in Chicago history. Well, I don't know, like to black people, to blacks. I don't know about no white artists, but to blacks, the African American community, they the biggest artists, and they some wild boys, man. I mean, I don't know because I mean, Kanye didn't do no crimes though. Technically speaking, like he ain't did a crime. I ain't saying R. Kelly did what they said he did, but like I wouldn't put them in the same category because one name is tarnished and one name is what you would call provocative.
Right.
So I don't know, but like I understand because just like I said, them the two biggest artists. So Ye replied in a since deleted Twitter post where he claimed to love his former label mate, saying he almost didn't release the new song's Cousins due to the people like Purple Haze Rhyme particularly making fun of him. The song highlights West's claim of having an incestual relationship with his male cousin. So, man, right there in the there. Like you say, like I don't think that's something you lie about, in my opinion. I don't know no niggas. Like we from the same.
The funny part about it is probably happened to a lot of people. They just ain't got the balls to say it. They ain't gonna come out and say, "Hey, my Uncle Chuck." You remember we were talking about earlier?
Yeah,
Uncle
Charles.
Uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles. You gotta watch Uncle Charles.
So,
I mean, I listened to the song for like a minute. I couldn't get through it. Like I listened to the first beginning because it just was a hot topic, so I had to go listen to it. And when I fucking heard him say that shit, I turned it off. No cap. I turned that shit off. Surf, I can't hear you. You mute.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. The situation is very delicate. You don't want to say the wrong thing because he's coming out to the people, and for Camron to shame him and say he's putting a stain on Chicago is kind of ignorant. Maybe you should have called your brother and asked, was he okay mentally? Is he all right? Yeah. That's the problem with people nowadays. They can't wait to They like the nigga of the Simpsons, Nelson. So you know, moves and kick people while they down, then that's your forte. Shout out to you and your karma.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. That is a wild subject to say the least. That is a wild subject to say the least. Sir, if you mute.
Yeah. So is there anything else you could pull up on this subject?
Let me go
what
to
say to Camron.
All right. How can Cam say I'm doing anything bad? Let me pull it up. How can Cam say I'm doing anything bad for Chicago? Chicago loves me. I love Cam. It's niggas like that had me shook to release the song, but I ain't scared of y'all niggas. And thank you for making Dipset. You're a god. And fuck you, by the way.
Like Kanye's being sarcastic, but he's like,
hey,
person that comes out and says something, it's always his friends or somebody he's helped. Kind of make you feel like fuck everybody. Y'all gonna make Kanye don't help nobody no more.
Exactly.
He hasn't signed any artists. He hasn't been like him working with Ty Dolla $ign was super dope, but he said that the label got at Ty Dolla $ign and said if he continued to stand next to Kanye, they're gonna shut him down. In the midst of the academics interview, he looked like his life might have been in danger, maybe. And he hurried up and fled to China.
So do you think that he's going against the powers that be?
Yes. But he's teetering. Because if he says completely what's really going on, which he's had, bring up the Kanye clip when he had the list of everybody who's connected to a certain entity. Just pull that up real quick. Let's get into that. Let's get into everything that's been building up with Kanye. Camron, I don't think you have the balls to do what Kanye is doing at all. Or you would be fleeing to China too. Kanye is smart, man. Aren't we talking about him right now? So he knows how to capture the media's attention, and then then he comes with the major message. So
this is the list of people who betrayed him. He's saying the list is Virgil, John Legend, Kim Kardashian, Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty Dolla $ign, Tyler the Creator, Lil Durk, Common, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, Don C, who I don't know who that is, Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian's family, Adidas, Balenciaga, and he says a lot of other stuff that I'm not going to repeat on here because we will get demonetized. So, I mean, basically saying it's a get-along game, which we all know has been a term in the hip-hop industry and the entertainment industry as a whole, that they're part of the get-along game. People, they with the get-along game.
Yeah, I think they with the boule.
Yeah, I mean, they was something. They was something unnatural, if you ask me. It's a lot we can dive in with this Kanye situation because I mean it's a lot of clips when Kanye said that they made him sacrifice his mom. I mean, this man said that. I heard him say it out of his own mouth.
Yep. Did you see the clip when he was on TMZ and he had a piece of paper in his hand and it was a list of people that's with the get along gang? Try to find that.
Yeah. I mean, basically it's gonna be the same list. That's why I'm saying it's gonna be the same list. He just added people to that one. It's the same list. He just wrote that on Twitter. It's all the same people. I know what you're talking about. He said all the same people. Really, right now, Kanye West's name is so into the industry, it's hard to find anything else except that song right now. That song is the main topic, so it's kind of hard deciphering his name right now because once you pull Kanye West up, that's the first thing pops up right now.
Look up the TMZ interview.
I can't find it, man. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. I put it up, but I can't find it. But I would assume it's the same people on the list, like I just said. It would have to be half of the people he named in that list I just said, most likely who he named on that list. With probably a few other head honcho. You know, he always goes at who he called the rich baby daddy. What's his name?
Lucian Grange, huh?
Yeah. You know he hates Lucian Grange. He hates that Lucian Grange. He hates him.
I'm happy that
he had him on the list.
People names so he can point us in a direction to start investigating and looking at. See, I hate the internet for this. They love to solve these big U cases and all these other cases. Why aren't y'all focusing on Clive Davis and Lucian Grange and these other people that probably look like you because you're here to do? What are you here to do? So that's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do. And when y'all jump on the news you can use today, if my boy D-Class jump on with me, I'll deep dive into that. And that's what my episode will be about today. We'll dig into who Lucian Grange is. We'll see if he's connected to Blackwater. and if he's connected to these heavy hitters, because I noticed that a lot of these.
I mean, we all know they all play Blackwater. Blackwater owns 80% of everything. We all know that.
Factamundo.
Yeah,
So
Blackwater, I mean, Blackwater owns Blackwater owns this, they own this, they own this, they own the computer we own, they own the iPhones we own, they own this, you know, they own everything. So that's pretty much self-explanatory right there.
yeah, that's true power there. BlackRock. And the computer is running BlackRock. AI is running BlackRock, bro.
Yeah.
The CEO is just the face of it. The computer is the fucking brain.
Yeah. That dude got so much money right now. The dude, man, that dude got trillions of dollars now.
Trillions like that.
Trillions.
So it's
What?
any homelessness, you know, that's all about
They
choice.
can stop anything, man. They can do anything, man. They start the wars, man. But that's a different topic. We ain't gonna dive too deep into that. We're gonna dive into some more hip hop news. So let's dive into some more hip hop news today, because there was a little bit more news to talk about.
We're gonna let's go. Let's stick with the Kanye. I got it. I'll pull you up. What are you on? What are you looking at? Kanye West, TMZ interview. Oh, because if you played a clip from TMZ, you think they'll give?
Yeah, I don't want to play the clip.
You're looking for an article about it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, an article.
Ain't nobody gonna talk about that. They're trying to hide that type of shit, man. No, nobody has the balls to do an article on that. Maybe we do. That's why we need to come out with our own magazine.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right.
Well, while you're addressing that, we're going to pull up some other news while you find that, because we got some other breaking news about Young Thug and Drake and Kendrick Lamar, people.
This is, all right, so let me play it, y'all.
All right, play it.
This is it. Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can't even hear it, really.
Hold on, we haven't started talking yet. So let me get to it. You can start on the Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I'll get it to the point.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to dive into this Drake Kendrick Lamar, because they're back making waves. With Young Thug being fresh out of prison, county jail, Young Thug addresses Kendrick Lamar comments about Drake in Atlanta. Young Thug has shared his thoughts on Kendrick Lamar name-dropping him in the chart-topping diss track, Not Like Us. On the third verse of the 2004 song, K-Dot references Drake many collabs with Atlanta artists, saying that his run to most of them was for street cred. You called Future when you didn't see the club. Little Baby helped you get your lingo up. 2 and 1 gave you false street cred. Thug made you feel like you were slime in your head. Quavo said you from the north side. 21 said you're good, but he lied. So last week, Thugger sat down with GQ in his first interview since being released from jail back in October, and finally answered what everybody is asking. How did he feel about it? And he makes it clear who he's rocking with the beef. Yeah, he just spoke on people's name in Atlanta. I don't know what that was about. I'm a Drake fan. So he's saying he's a Drake fan, and he's siding with Drake. So what you think about Young Thug siding with Drake, sir?
I feel about it. Do you see Kendrick doing a lot of features with Atlanta artists? I can remember a Future feature years ago. But do you see a lot of Atlanta artists?
He did a song with 2 Chainz. Yes, so he was doing with 2 Chainz. I mean, Kendrick Lamar really don't collab with a lot of artists like a Drake does. We don't even seem like that's why when he did this last album, it was shocking that he had all the little West Coast niggas on the album.
That was the first, right?
So I mean, we all know that you all know that Drake is paying niggas pockets, man. And not even in the way you think I mean just in the way, you know, that's their bread line. Drake helping them put money in their pocket. Why would they go against Drake? That makes no sense. For a nigga that never did that to him, because most people think he's better. I mean, so that's
a lot of West Coast artists do music with a lot of down south artists? Do you see that a lot? Hits. I'm talking about big hits, not just a regular song.
I mean, how many big West Coast artists is it? Let's name all the biggest West Coast artists right now. Big budget West Coast artists. Besides Kendrick.
I could think of Tyler the
Roddy
Creator.
Ricch. Roddy Ricch, you know, he got his sound, but
he did songs with people from down south because he had that sound.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got his sound, and then you got Tyler the Creator. I don't know. Has he done some songs? I mean, I haven't been a big Tyler the Creator fan.
I listen to Tyler do music with every fucking body.
Yeah. Mozzie fuck with niggas from the south. Mozzie,
I don't listen to a lot of Mozzie, so I wouldn't know what big song you're talking about. What's a hit that Mozzie got?
Mozzie don't really got no hits in that hit chart. It's like he got his fans. He got good fan base. He ain't got no real like
chart
blockbuster hits. Yeah, he ain't got no chart toppers. He ain't making chart topper music, and that's probably by design. Just by the way the music he's making, that's not chart topper music. It's nothing against Mozzie though. That's just the fact of it. He doesn't make chart topper music.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, I mean, he's gone, but I mean, I think I'm pretty sure he had a few ties with them guys down south.
What hit did he have with anybody from south?
He got the song "Loaded Bases" with CeeLo.
I know okay, CeeLo, we'll go there.
I mean, he got a few probably more tracks that I just can't think of. Then you got YG. You got YG. YG got a few tracks.
Yeah, YG.
YG got a few tracks with the Atlanta boys down there. I mean, it's not that many big. I mean, it's more Atlanta. It's more big South artists than the South has took over the game in the last 15 years. The South was where so it's more them than West Coast artists that got like West Coast artists. That's why I feel like I respected Kendrick because West Coast artists was not getting this shine in the national media as we thought they probably should. There's a lot of the artists in the West Coast that wasn't getting shine. It was a lot of West Coast artists that wasn't getting shine, that I believe they should have been getting.
That's a fact. Who do you think should have got the shine? Like, who do you think make global music from the West Coast?
I mean, it's a lot. Vince Staples. I like Vince Staples.
Vince Staples, yeah, he got a nice TV show. I like that.
I like Vince Staples.
Typically, he's cool.
I like Vince. I mean, obviously Draco, he's gone, but Draco, I feel like he should have been real worldwide.
He was gonna go worldwide.
Yeah, Draco.
He was getting there because he was mixing with the little he was getting those features. Now you got me thinking about it. Okay, Frosty was getting those kind of features from certain.
I like Frosty. Frosty got some good look. I mean, AMBJ. I like AMBJ. I was just listening to Uno a few days ago.
Like global artists, you know what I'm saying? What's the other little dude name with that Soak City song?
Oh, that's 310 Baby.
Right. So yeah, we have some global artists. That type of music is gonna go global. If making do you think like a Big Sam EBK Jock.
Kids like that type of music, so I think he could probably break through because kids, they like that type of shit, man. I mean, the youngsters control
the same shit. You can't keep making the same song over and over and over.
They like it, man. The kids like it. I don't know. The kids like that type of shit. We learned that from King Von.
And King Von was global.
Yeah, he was global, and the nigga made Crazy Story 4 times in a row. It was just different versions. He made Crazy Story, then he took her to the O, and then he did some more shit with her. He just kept it going. So if you got that clout, really, star power is like, it's all on you to present yourself as a global superstar first and foremost. If you're not trying to present yourself as local or regional, that's the only way you can be a global superstar.
This is what Lindrum said. Oh man, I like this kid. He got a good sound, but he's dumb as fuck. So let's sign him. Let's give him a lot of money, and let's push an agenda, and let's push the motor behind. Look at the people that they choose to give deals. Like, and then
I don't really think they choose them.
They're choosing them because they're gonna push what they want them to push.
They're letting the people gravitate to them, and they know who the people are gravitating to. They know trends, and that's who they sign. So it's not actually choosing. The people is actually choosing them. The people are into the sound, and they know the sound. Like when Rage Rap was big, who they was just signing the SoundCloud Rage rappers, Excess to Tentacion, Little Uzi Vert. They figure out what's the niche and what's the sound, and then that's what they're going to go sign. Whatever people are gravitating to, Pop Smoke went drill music, and they went to New York with it, and then they went to Jacksonville. They figure it out early, and then they lynch on their leeches. They latch on to this shit and suck the blood out of it.
They don't care about the impact that the music has.
They don't.
From them, like them signing all these different artists in all these different places has made the murder rate go crazy. Like, look at Memphis. Look at all these places. Look at Florida.
But at the same time, I mean, see, I understand it both ways. Like, you gotta think about it like this. It's called freedom of speech, right? You got the right to say anything. That's our freedom of speech.
Anything negative. But if you say any of the shit that Kanye, me and you can sit here and talk crazy to each other, talk about all the things we would do to each other and all that. We say any of this shit Kanye said, and pull out that phone and had a name with the red on there like he did. What you say that happened to us? That ban our YouTube page or something like that?
Yeah, come on, man.
No, freedom of speech isn't correct.
It is freedom of speech because you got the right to say it. And then, like, this is what freedom of speech is. Freedom of speech is you have the right to say it. But when you say it, you should know that there could be consequences for everything you say. Good, bad, ugly, sad. It's a consequence for it. It can be good. It can be bad. It's always a reaction for a reaction. That's why freedom of speech. So, I mean, like, if you're a political artist and it's like this. Remember Malcolm X said it the best. He said, I'm living like a man that's already dead. If you're on that political spectrum, you already know what you look at the lineup of what happens to niggas that talk, you already know that. So you're gonna live with your shield.
You came to a real good point though. You said the kids like that kind of music. That's because the people that are making that kind of music, their knowledge is on a kid's level. Even though they're grown, they still have a 4th, 5th grade education and a 5th, 6th grade way of thinking. So they don't have any knowledge.
Think about it like this.
Tell anybody.
See, and then it's different, right? Because you got artists like, all right, one of my favorites, my favorite really, Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is a very articulate man. If you really get down to it, Lil Wayne's smart as hell, but he's smart enough to know that people ain't that smart. Right. So what does? He dumbs it down.
Right. Or maybe
All right,
Lucian
so
Green dumb it down. We don't know. He was signed to
who?
Universal. He was signed
Who?
to Lucian Green is behind Universal, isn't he?
I don't know how to do some research on that. But
They've
I'm
been,
saying,
they've been with Universal for 25 years. How do we know that that was a narrative being painted? Look, you can make as many hip hop songs you want. Don't let these niggas start thinking.
that's the narrative. That's a narrative. That's a narrative. And that's when it becomes freedom of speech, when you got the right to say no or you got the right to say yes.
Okay, I'm understanding. Yep, you got the right. So yeah.
So let's dive into the sponsor real quick, man. We're gonna dive into the sponsor real quick, man. Sound Wars, the newest show about your boy Capo and Big Surf Guy, man. We got a new battle. If you want to battle any person in the world, come to us. We will line you up. 15 songs. If you're producing 15 slappers, and y'all gonna get it on, and we're gonna let the people decide, man. We're gonna let the people decide. You can't get mad about what happens. We're gonna let the people decide. It is Sound Wars. And as you can see, we had a classic battle this last Saturday. Classic battle, man. Two hip hop producing titans, man, went at it round for round. It was a hell of.
My boy cut out, but it was a hell of a battle. Very enjoyable, classic. I loved everything about it, man. It was amazing experience. I co-hosted with my boy Capo. We put everything together. New show we got going on. Make sure you guys check out Sound Wars Instagram page. Go follow up. It's always good to support new businesses. We are up and coming. We have multiple. So just come check us out at Beyond the Bars.
Yeah. So it was a hell of a show, man. We had D-Class against Lindro, man. So make sure y'all go check that. But we got an elephant in the room, man, because me and your boy right here, this guy right here, we was the first episode. And it's been a lot of trash talk since then. But I got a few snippets. I got a few snippets other episode, man. So we gonna play some snippets to give y'all a little preview of our episode. It's up right now on my YouTube channel. It's up on Big Surf YouTube channel. So make sure y'all go catch us out, man, and tell us what y'all think, man. And make sure y'all stream some of that music, man. We ain't doing this for nothing. Make sure y'all stream some of that music.
Little nigga, you ain't never did that. You be tricking, you be whipping in the kitchen. You be talking the shit that you ain't living. I be putting these hoes up in position. I be in the kitchen really wide whipping. Grandma house.
Surf, man, what's the name of that track right there, Surf?
That is Return of the Mac. Go check out Return of the Mac right now. And it's a mixtape. It's out on YouTube. It's about 10 tracks on there I did a couple years back. Go tune into that. I'm going to revamp a lot of that music and shoot some music videos. I'm going to be dropping a lot of new music. I'm not really trying to do the artist thing. Just I've recorded so much music and I have so many albums that I just want to release them professionally and give them to the people. Let you guys buy some publishing. It will be dropping on Even Biz very soon. As soon as I get around to it, I kind of feel like I missed first quarter, so I will be jumping in the second quarter and dropping a song every week for the rest of the year. That's my plan.
Yeah, that's dope. So we're going to dive into this one from your boy, man. It's your boy.
We touched to the pain, cause every loss was a weapon that increased the exchange. No handouts, had to hustle through the deep end. Used to stress at 20.
Yeah, man, that's the symbol of survival by yours truly, man. Capo. You know, that's unreleased, man. That's dropping very, very soon on my new album, man. Cinema, man. We taking you out to the movies. That's dropping very, very soon, man. I'm finishing the rollout. We got a few songs single of this. So, man, you know that's whole album. We wrote out that whole album.
I think, Capo, you should do a AI.
That's a lot of double entendres, a lot of over your head talk, man. If you know you the field is, you know, that's on my latest EP I just dropped, man, freshman year, man. A lot of sports themes on that one, man. I dropped that around the time of the Super Bowl this year. I mean, I'm gonna keep it honest. This is one of my most productive years in a long time. I've been dropping. I took like I dropped like 2 singles in the last 2 years. And now I'm already up to 9 tracks dropped already. Well, 10, because I got 1 already in the works that I'm dropping right now. So yeah, well, we working, man. We working on a lot of things. Make sure y'all check that Sound Wars out, man. Go follow Sound Wars HQ on Instagram. Sound Wars HQ on Instagram, people. Make sure y'all go follow. Make sure y'all go follow it.
It's super dope, man. Sound Wars is it's a place for artists to come showcase their music, showcase their talent. And if you feel like you're up for the task, we'll set it up. We got a couple more battles coming up. I need to set up. I'll work on that tomorrow. I think we'll do it this Saturday. We'll start making flyers and creating the animation and everything for the battle. And it's so interesting because the people who signed up for this, you don't know who you're going to battle until we put out the flyers. And once we put out the flyers, you got maybe a couple days to do your homework on who the person is and listen to their music and see if it's competitive towards what you have. And you know, I think we pick it evenly because we try to pick artists that kind of can compete in the same lane. So go check out the Sound Wars episode with D-Class versus Lindrum, man. And tapping into this Kanye thing is so dope because Kanye has been around for probably 3 generations of me and Capo's life. So since the early 2000s, the impact and the rise of Kanye has been a show to watch because out of all the people, he's probably the biggest one and the richest. And he was the underdog, if you ask me. Where music was at that time, people weren't really into, you know, the pink polos and this, that, and this. But when he put out Through the Wire, the music he had so much soul in it and so much beauty to it. I could remember and hear it in my head. And everything he attached himself to, everybody he blessed with a beat. Some of my favorite Jay-Z songs was on a Kanye beat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big Kanye fan, man. Kanye was one of my favorite rappers coming up. I mean, he had a run where he was probably my favorite. When he dropped that Heartbreak album, that was probably that's when he was at his height for me on my fandom with him. Yeah, he was pretty tough back then. He was killing it, man, with that auto-tune and the productions. So yeah, I've been a Kanye fan. I mean, his last album, I didn't really get it, so I didn't really dive into it. The Bully album, I didn't really understand it, and I just felt like I didn't like the energy, so I probably didn't want to even, you know, go through that one. But you know, it's to each his own, man. It's creativity, man. You got to put it all on the table, and that's what he wanted to do.
I'm gonna say Vultures 1, super dope.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was wild. That was an experience. That was an experience.
Me and you were like, nigga, this shit sonically is kicking ass right now.
That shit's crazy, man.
Hey,
fun fact, I got high off some mushrooms, man, back when I was still getting down, man. I got high off some mushrooms, man. I cried to that album. That nigga put me in tears. That nigga was motivating the shit out of me that day. I was like, man, I gotta get big to let the world understand my mind, how he's letting the world understand the way his brain thinks. It's crazy, man. How he put everybody in the right place. He put like a slot. He put everybody in the right place. The features, the beats, the singing, everything was top tier, A+ album. A+ for Kanye for that.
The main song, the hardest one, let's be honest. And the whole album bangs from song 1 to, I love that shit. Like, I listen to all of it. But that motherfucker, let's keep going, let's keep flowing, and you know it like I know it when it's over.
Yeah.
Back to me. That shit go crazy,
that
bro.
Shit went crazy.
Oh, that beat. It just the vibe and Ty, like he put Ty, like I'm a Ty fan. I like Ty, but I'm not just like, oh, I want to play some Ty. I got certain records when I'm with a female. Well, I'm gonna bump that Ty when he got the song with Wiz. I'm gonna take it there. That's a banger. But like this took him to the next realm. Like, nah.
Yeah, that took him to the next level. I think that's why Kanye West is mad at him too, because Kanye West took him to a level I don't think he ever seen musically.
And had him standing right next to him, like you might like nigga. We put out Vultures 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 type shit.
Yeah.
You see, he didn't have him on the Bully album. He did it by himself.
Yeah.
The Bully album got some cuts on it. Like I give it a. What I had did with the past, like Life of Pablo, I fucking listened to it, but was listening to some other bullshit and didn't get it. And that's probably what happened to you. But then when I went back to listen to it, I'm like, oh my God, this is the most dopest shit I've ever heard in my life. If you haven't dived into Life of Pablo.
Yeah, Life of Pablo was cool. Kanye West is Kanye West, man. He's one of the greatest artists ever, just not in his generation, of all time in any genre of music. And that's just, you can't take that away from me, no matter what y'all say. You can't erase history. You cannot erase history. And he is one of the biggest artists to ever touch a microphone in any genre of music.
Yeah, any genre. I'm gonna give it to Kanye out of everybody. If you think about impact, how the music make you feel, Drake does do that with his R&B. Like, I can listen to R&B Drake and be good, but Kanye brings some other shit. And there's not a whole lot of other people that you could just ride and just be like, this is it. Because when you listen to College Dropout and Graduation, and then you dive into 808 and Heartbreaks, like you said, like, it take you somewhere. And then when you get into when he start getting more spiritual and religious with the music, we don't want no demons in this.
But he always was religious. People forget his first track was Jesus Walks. That was his first track.
The nigga,
he always been religious.
Right, so that's what got me, especially once I got on my spiritual journey and I needed music to listen to inspire that. Kanye was my go-to. Like, I'm gonna listen to Kanye because this shit, it makes me feel good. It's making me spiritually feel good. And this other music is lowering my vibration, and I need something to listen to other than oldies. So yeah.
So let's do another little sponsor run. So make sure you go tap in with that news you can use, man. Get them views up on the news you can use. Surf over there doing his thing with that content, man. He's dropping new content all day. He's live streaming at every moment of the day. The dedication of this man is crazy. So make sure you tap in with the news you can use, man. They twitching, they streaming. They finna probably be on PlayStation and Xbox, man. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, this is a pivotal moment in both our careers because we're on the hunt for it, man. We're on the hunt for it. So make sure y'all tap in on any endeavor my boy doing. So, sir, what else you got going in the lane? When that Las Vegas Alley's coming back out?
We're waiting on Uncle Bobby. I haven't heard from him, man. Shout out to Uncle Bobby. He's on vacation. Once Uncle Bobby come back from vacation, then we're gonna get on and popping. I got a whole idea of where I want to shoot it. I got new characters, real people. This is the closest thing you can get to reality TV. I think everything else is scripted. I think everything else is set up. This is improv comedy at its finest. And some of these people have never did comedy. Some of these people have never did TV shows. A lot of the new characters probably have never done nothing like this, and that's what makes it so authentic. Because I will paint a scenario, and then we just go from there. Because a lot of it is just happening. So as long as I capture it and catch it, and they good with their improving, then it becomes a show, and we just lead from, all right, what was the last subject we talked about? What should happen next? All right, now we move here. Now this should go here. And instead of just being in the alley, you'll kind of get more of a backstory on the people. This new season will probably be more dedicated to Uncle Bobby. So it'll be how Uncle Bobby even took over the alley to get in the position to be the alley's boss, and whatever. Much, but it's gonna, and then in probably the last couple episodes, it'll show how he met Crackhead Johnny and how he met Macaroni and how he met everybody else. But this season will be solely based upon Uncle Bobby's journey. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's dope, and y'all know what I'm doing, man. It's still beyond the score, man. You know the dream, you know the team, and it is still
Good Ear Stream.